Welcome to Facebook Friday. I'm with Amanda Smith. She's a junior on the golf team this year. Welcome aboard, Amanda.
Hi, how you doing?
Very well. We're pleased to have her. We had Coach Town earlier this year. Now we bring on our first golfer. The first question that came in was, tell us your favorite golf course and why it's your favorite golf course. David Schmaltz asked us that.
All right, David. My favorite golf course is Torrey Pines. I went there with my mother over...
San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego.
Nice.
And went there with my mom for my spring break trip, and it was beautiful. It was right on the coast of San Diego in California. Oh, it was
Is
great.
this in high school or in college you went?
In high school. And it was just awesome seeing like people out with their... I don't know what you call it, but they jump off the cliffs. And I just watched
sailing around.
I was like, oh my gosh! But yeah, it was really cool.
I've been there once before too. Never played on it, but I've been there, seen it. It's beautiful.
It's a great course.
Have you ever played on it?
Yeah.
You got to play while you were there.
Yeah, and that's where they play. The professionals play.
The PGA.
So I got to play that course, and they play it really tough.
Did you play well there?
No, no, but it was cool to see how they play it. So.
Have you played on other professional courses?
No.
That was the one and only, and that's like
and I just stopped because it was really hard. Yeah.
It's a really good one. Well, cool. Paul Thomas asked, what do you see as the primary impact? What do you see as the primary impact of having to abandon square grooves this season? What the heck are square grooves?
I know. Paul Thomas, thank you so much for your question, and thank you for all your support so far. They are canceling the square grooves on clubs because they provide too much spin. So
like backspin?
Backspin, yeah, on the greens.
Can you do forward spin or just?
I cannot, but I guess you can. But
okay.
I personally cannot. But yeah, they got rid of that, and it's definitely going to be kind of tough for people to kind of get used to it. And
is this for NCAA or is this?
It's for the whole. They just started it this season for women's golf.
Okay.
But a couple years ago, they put it into effect for the PGA Tour.
Wow. And now it's catching back up with NCAA?
Yeah, everybody has to apply to it.
So would this be the equivalent of baseball getting rid of metal bats and being able to use wooden bats, or does it not have that big of an impact?
Not that big of an impact, but if you're skilled enough to kind of realize how to spin the ball, it's not as bad.
And it's only on irons?
Yeah, just wedges.
Just wedges?
Well, yeah.
Pretty much?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So it won't affect your game too much, but it is a rule that you guys will be implementing.
Definitely.
Okay. Sounds good. James Walters asked, what is your favorite hole at the Country Club of Terre Haute, and what makes it your favorite hole?
I would say number 5. I'm not sure if he knows that one. Well, he probably does. It's a country club.
What about it?
I just love how easy it is, to be honest.
Okay. Par 3, 4, 5?
It's par 4. It's straight. It's beautiful when the trees are on the side of it, and the whole course is beautiful in the fall, but that course is a lot better just because the leaves are out on the green and stuff like that.
So when you get there, that's a hole you step up, and you're hoping to maybe have a shot at a birdie?
Oh, yeah, birdies, definitely. I love that hole. So,
nice. Yeah. While we're on the topic, what's the hardest hole out there at the Country Club?
Oh, wow. Probably number 9. That one is tricky. It's downhill, par 3. You don't know where you're going to go.
You overshoot sometimes?
Oh, yeah, and it's terrible to overshoot. That's the one thing you can't do.
Okay. And par 3, is it up by the clubhouse where people are kind of congregating?
So, yeah, when we have our tournament there, I hope no one watches me on that hole.
I'll be there.
Because, yeah, it's definitely a tough hole.
Okay, well, cool. Golf expert Jared Messman asked, he said, when you're playing at a course with PGA-style roughs, what's your advice to a clean recovery?
I would say swing harder, but, I mean, just swing solid as you can. Try to hit the ball pure in the face of the club. Don't really try too hard, but just try to swing as good as possible.
Nice. I've golfed a handful of times in my life and love it, and so random amateur question here. When you're hitting out of the rough, do you hit the ball first into the grass, or do you hit the grass and lift up into the ball?
Definitely hit the ball first.
Okay.
If you hit the grass, it'll turn the club face over any way possible, and you don't know where it's going to go from there.
So you can't control it as well. So you aim to hit the ball low side, middle of it?
Just middle, just square on it.
Right through it, huh?
Be good. Yeah.
Okay. And when I see people drive and they pick up the grass, that's not a good thing, right? You should be high enough off the tee.
Yeah, definitely. That'll just mess them up in the end. So.
Gotcha. But when you're hitting your irons, a lot of times you'll pick up.
Yeah. You can hit grass and stuff like that. It'll give you more spin if you hit grass, especially the divot afterwards.
Gotcha. So I'm an amateur. It's good to learn. So Callie Moore asked, she said, what are some tips you would give someone ready to start pickup golfing? So they're just a beginner picking up a club. They don't even know which hand on
Yeah.
top, bottom, but what do you suggest?
Callie, go to the range,
That's a
do
good
your
idea.
thing. It might not be very well at the beginning, but just be patient and don't get too aggressive. Just you'll get it.
You might feel like
Good
a
luck.
pro at the range.
I know.
You don't really have to hit anything. You're just up there slamming the ball, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So definitely, don't be intimidated by anybody. Just do your thing.
How
You'll
about
be good.
par 3 courses? Do they have those around here?
I think they might have one off of Wabash, but I'm not sure. We don't play out there.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yeah, par 3 courses are fun to just go out and hang out with friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not much pressure.
Does putt-putt help your game? The swinging log in front of the hole and up and down valleys?
Yeah, in between the windmill. Yeah, no, it's all right. I mean, you have barriers, so that helps.
What's
but,
the Happy Gilmore movie? Or it is Happy
What the
Gilmore.
hell-
There it
yeah.
is. What's his name? Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam
Do you like that
Sandler.
movie?
Yeah, it's funny. What's his coach's name? But he's
Any real life mentality, sports psychology in that movie that you can remember? Like, did you see? Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, me and my friends always, when we go out and play, our teammates, we always, whoever hits the ball closer, we go, somebody's closer.
That's
And it
good.
gets in your head, and it just makes you try even harder. So, yeah, that's awesome.
You guys have any Shooter McGavins on the team that are in there?
No.
Even in practice playing around where they're like, somebody's closer. I like that.
Yeah,
but-
sometimes you get some hot and heavy people.
There you go. Do you
Yeah.
guys get a little bit competitive in practice, or is it all?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of us, I mean, it's a fun competition. A lot of us, we're trying to get better than each other, but especially
Yeah.
the 5 freshmen.
How many people are on the team?
There's 11 people.
11 of you guys. Are you excited to travel soon?
Yes, extremely excited. We aren't going to a tournament this coming weekend, but we will be traveling for spring break.
So it's starting soon, huh?
I
Where are you
know.
going? Somewhere warm?
No, Tennessee, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, for
It's
spring
warm in
break.
here
It's
at
all right.
least,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Mm.
But,
And that's in 2 weekends?
Yeah,
spring
for
break?
spring break. Mhm.
Cool. That'll be good. So you're starting up the season here soon. Looking ahead as how things go, is there a golfer that stands out to you as someone you imitate your game after, or someone you really look up to as?
Yes, definitely. Jason Duffner, he's one of the best. I just love his swag when he's on the course.
Is he an
He is, like-
American?
Yeah, he's from Cleveland, Ohio, close to me.
Oh, Miss
so,
Ohio
an hour-
girl, yeah.
Yeah, about an hour north of me. So he's definitely someone I look up to, and he just recently won the PGA Championship.
Oh, nice.
So that was
good.
awesome to watch.
So you're from Canton, Ohio? What's that
Yeah.
close to?
It's near the Football Hall of Fame.
Okay.
It's like right in
Okay.
the city. I've never been there, but
You're
everybody
from
tells
there and
me.
haven't
Yeah,
been, huh?
I know. Everybody tells me it's really nice. So
So he's your
Take a
favorite
look
golfer.
for it.
He's just got kind of that
yeah,
personality
the
about him.
swag
And
just,
interviews
yeah,
are good.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Okay. Final question as we look. In your entire life, you started playing at what age?
9.
So you're a little 9-year-old girl. You're now a college girl. Think about all these times and what's been like the best hole you've ever had. It's just like everything clicked and wow, I surprised myself. Maybe it was you saved a shot or.
Yeah, it'd have to be last semester was
Mm-hmm.
my best hole. I just got off a hole where I didn't do so well, and my mind was just racing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I talked with my coach, and he's great mentally, and he just told me, go out there, make this the best hole, just
Nice.
be in there. So it's par 3, I hit it on the green, kind of far away from the hole, and I sunk like a 30-footer.
Nice.
I was like,
Making
you gotta
up
be
for it?
kidding me. Yeah, it was awesome.
Was this on the road somewhere or was this a local?
It was, I believe, in Chicago.
Okay.
So yeah, it was awesome to sink that putt.
Cool. I was going to say you have just a terrible hole. You've got to get your mind back.
Yeah.
Golf's about the most mental sport
Oh
possible,
my gosh,
right?
yeah, it's terrible, but
Yeah. You agree with Coach Town that golf is more difficult than softball?
Oh yes,
Most definitely?
yes, definitely.
Sounds good. Well, we're excited. You guys have a home match this
Mm-hmm.
spring, and hopefully we'll get some people out there. We'll tell the viewers more about it as it gets closer, but it's at the Country
Yeah.
Club?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to get as many people out as possible. Well, it's been great having you on the show.
Thanks
Really
for
a
having me.
pleasure.
It's
Got
awesome.
a great personality and teaching me some golf as we go. I really need some lessons, so
All right, I'll help you out. I'll actually give you to Coach Town, but
there you go. Well, between you and Coach Town, I look forward to getting better. So
all right, perfect.
thanks for joining us, and thank you guys for joining Facebook Friday. We look forward to seeing you again next week.